Well, nice little homecoming tonight.
It was. We got out to an early lead, and they were kind of made many runs the whole game that we had to withstand, and got the win. So a good start, a continuation of a start to our road trip, being 4-0 off to Miami.
That's a good question. You weren't able to play here last year. How much more did it mean for you then to come out and play like you did?
This meant a lot. I mean, coming back to Charlotte, like you said last year, and being hurt, we got beat, so kind of a bad experience. So, the anticipation was high for this game, and seeing my family, and to have a performance like we did tonight was definitely icing on the cake, and another good homecoming.
When you guys get off like you did tonight, I mean, you're 13 of your first 16 shots as a team. What do you begin thinking about at that point? You know, obviously, kind of keep your foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, you want to keep your foot on the accelerator, but you don't want to get reckless. I think that's where we struggle a little bit, is finding a balance when you have a lead of pushing in transitions and keeping the same attack and mindset, but also knowing how to maintain a lead and not, like I said, get reckless and start taking crazy shots. That's what we're starting to get. We have to get better at that, and not losing our intensity on defense when we have a 20-point lead, because we can, easily give that right back up, especially on the road.
You talk about the third quarter, you started getting hot.
Yeah, I got some open looks early and was able to find my range a little bit, and still got to the basket. So I think most of us out of pick and roll from the top of the key was able to get to the paint and make plays. And thankfully, I hit a couple shots and got a nice rhythm.
How good do you think your team can be this year?
I mean, we're already much improved, but I think we can definitely keep the production that we have right now to make the big-time playoff run. And it's a long season, so you got to take it a game at a time. But the teams that we're trying to chase, we feel like we're competing well with, and I think the good sign of us is how we're playing on the road. I think we've won 8 games on the road so far. That's a big turnaround for a Warrior team.
Steph's been in the league now for a bit, but I mean, did you get any butterflies going out there tonight? Or?
No, I'm kind of past. I think my first 2 years I had a bad case of the butterflies when we played in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Just seen a lot of familiar faces, and you get kind of riled up for that, first 1 or 2 times you come back and play at home. But this time it was more, I guess you could call it, experienced. But going through the process yesterday with my family, just being at home, and today making sure it was business as usual, and off to Miami now.
Steph, what was your favorite moment about tonight?
So as a win,
maybe one single thing in the win, or something that happens maybe outside of the court.
That's a good question. I think kind of the tie between seeing my Coach McKillop, I didn't know where he was sitting at. I looked up after a timeout one time. He kind of gave me like the half wave and didn't want to stand up. I wanted to make sure I saw where he was sitting at. Just that run in the third quarter too, kind of opened the game up a little bit with outside shots.
Was this your first time playing in front of Riley? Your mom and your dad?
The whole family, yeah. Had bits and pieces. Seth wasn't here. He obviously has some stuff going on up in Durham. But I think this is the first time they had the whole media family here. I think Riley fell asleep in the second half.
She missed the run. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.